Hello. Today, I'll be showcasing pureScale agent-driven alerts. Agent-driven alerts will help database admins to monitor Db2 pureScale environment proactively without requiring an admin to manually inspect every cluster components. We'll be focusing on two aspects. First, agent automatically validating the pureScale cluster configuration and report any component that are inoperational. Second, agent will guide the user when any alerts are reported, and it will help resolve the issue. Let's first run health check on our pureScale cluster. As you can see, pureScale health check has been completed and it shows that everything are active, but there is a warning in our quorum configuration. When we scroll down, we can see following information: critical configuration warning, an even number of hosts has been detected in the cluster. This will cause split brain risk, where the cluster may not determine majority during network partition. And it recommended three actions. First is to add an additional host to achieve odd number of majority quorum, or add a QDevice host as a quorum arbitrator. Since adding a fifth host is not easy, let's add a QDevice host as a quorum arbitrator. Let's ask the AI, how can I add QDevice as a quorum arbitrator? Okay, now it gave me instruction on how to install coursing QDevice on our QDevice host and how to set QDevice in my cluster. So currently speaking, I have already finished setting up RPMs for QDevice. Let's go to step 3, configure QDevice. In here, it says, as a root user on one of the cluster node, we'll need to run this command. So let's go to our cluster and follow the instruction. However, before we begin, I want to just quickly show our Db2 instance list to show that health check is actually reflecting the current cluster state correctly. As you can see, every components are in started state, but there are alerts that are raised by the instance list. Let's actually check for alerts as well. And just like what AI told us, it has exactly the same output. So let's follow agent's recommendation on how to install QDevice. Let's run following command, db2cm-create-qdevice. And let me give Q this host. Okay, QDevice has been added successfully. So let's run db2cm-list-alerts again to check that there are no alerts. Okay, now let's run db2 instance-list one more time just to make sure that the host will not report any alerts. And as you can see, alerts failed are now gone. So let's go back to agent and ask it to run health check on my pureScale cluster again. Okay, it ran health check again, and now it is telling me that I have finished fixing the issue and that the cluster is fully operational without any warnings or alerts present.
Stay tuned for more PureScale features coming to Genius Hub. Link in the description.